So this is Cool Guy, and today I'm going to show you the weapon system 1 from Bandai for the 1 to 144 Gundam kits. And this is made for the I grade and real grade series. So as you can see, it comes in a box, not that big if you consider how big it is to these tools. And the first thing you notice is that some parts are already cut off, as you can see in the box. So so when you remove the first parts from the plastic containers, what you find out is actually they came from a runner, because I don't know if you will be able to see, but I noticed that on some parts, this, I don't know if you'll be able to notice, but there are some cut marks right here. So yeah, and they're not cut that well, so anybody who wants to display these guns on a real grade or whatever, they'll have to properly sand it if they can, because they're nest cuts according to me. But the nice thing that I noticed, again, the camera's prone to focus, but there's some markings on the weapons, like this one. So that shows a lot of details. And the other thing is that all the guns have a lot of parts, of moving parts, like this part of the Zaku gun can actually, well, the barrel can come out, the scope can come out, the top can come out. So just for the Zaku gun, when you put all the parts in, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different parts if you don't count the handle right here. So 7 parts for one gun. That's actually better than some master grades, so that's a really good job from Bandai's part. Okay, so this is the System Weapon 1 manual. As you can see, it's a blue on white theme, and actually it's pretty clear. As you can see, there's more parts than even I would have thought, like the double ammo holder, double drum is actually 2 parts. The Gatling handle is actually 2 parts, and the barrels are also 2 parts. So this should be a fun build, and there's a lot of steps involved for all the customization of the guns. So this is the A plate. As you can see, there's a lot of parts on it. There's about 26 different parts on it, and most of them are for well, I thought they were mostly for the Gatling gun, but as I can see, there's a lot of Zaku gun parts right here, and there's actually all the hand parts. And for the B plate, it's actually almost all for the stand, as you can see here. So as you can see, this plate is actually an add-on, so it shows up that for the weapon system 2, which has the same base, they only have to replace this part. So that's a pretty good job on Bandai's part. Okay, so these are the parts to make the different Bing Gatling guns. And the cool thing is that for this gun, you have enough parts to make 2 models at the same time. So you can have the underarm mounted Gatling gun and the long range Gatling gun, for example. But you could also make the normal Gatling gun. And one of the things that I noticed was that you can easily exchange parts. Like this could have the double magazine as this one has, and you can actually, instead of putting the second handle, you could put the long range scope and the long range barrel on this gun. So you have quite a lot of different possibilities with it. And actually what I just noticed is that you have two colors. I thought it was all the same gray, but actually you have a lighter gray and a darker gray. So those are really like real great guns. Okay, so these are all the different parts for the Zaku gun. Now it's in the F2 mode, F2 Zaku mode. And one of the cool things about it is that the collapsible stoke is actually collapsible. They show it in the instruction that you can adjust it, so that's a cool feature. And the scope rotates also, and the magazine cover can come out. There's the second handle right here, so it looks good. And the cool thing about it is that when you transform it, you see a lot of details. I'll show you right now. I have to remove the magazine, then I can remove the grenade launcher, and I can remove it's actually quite harder than I thought, so I'll have to be careful because I don't want to break it. Okay, why isn't it coming? Okay, it's coming. Okay, so this is the F2 set, and I know you won't be able to see it with my camera, but what is cool about it is that you see a lot of details, like right here on this part is like a spring, so it looks like it's a real gun, when you take all the different parts out. So they made it really detailed. And to make it in the normal Zaku gun, you start by, if you can, it's tight. Well, I'm not able to do it right now, but you have to remove the tip, then you can remove. You're kidding me, right? Well, unfortunately, the tip is already stuck on mine. So I'll try. At least the parts are stiff, but this is way too stiff. Okay. See, I broke it. Nice. Okay, so here's the stand. So it looks pretty good. It's actually pretty sturdy, but the first thing I noticed is that these claws don't open easily, and these don't remove easily. So it's good because the gun won't fall off, but it's also pretty stiff. So I hope it won't do the same thing that happened to my Zaku gun. So as you can see, it can hold the gun easily. It doesn't change the weight, balance, or anything. So it's loose, but if it's displayed like that, it won't matter. So as you can see right now, it does fit in in a normal high grade hand. This is my cousin Jim Kennedy 2. That's actually the kit that I bought the gun for. And as you can see, it looks badass with it. That's what I wanted. So that's a good thing that it fits on any I grade, and well, I don't know any, but at least this one. And as you can see, I did not use the unicorn manipulator. I could have, but it's slightly bigger, so it wouldn't have looked as good. And as you can see, the Zaku F2 type gun fits well in a old GM kit. This is a gem coat with huge hands, and it's actually pretty sturdy in these hands. And the gun actually fits better than its original gun, so it doesn't look bad. Well, now the gun looks bad because of the barrel that it's missing, but I'll get over it. So as you can see, even old high grades and newer high grades can hold these guns. And yeah, say Garadoga, not Garadoga, Garazulu with the unicorn Gatling gun, but actually it's this gun from the sleeve, so this is appropriate. So as you can see, these guns fit at least pretty much every kit, and yeah, they make the kits a little bit different. They make them custom, and that's why they're good. So as a final thought, maybe some parts are too tight, like the barrel for this gun.